Waheguru Khalsa, Waheguru Fateh. My name is Guru Sahiban, and as many of you may know, I was with the Yogi Bhajan group for 30 years. And while I was living in Espanola, New Mexico, for about 16 of those 30 years, I acquired 2 properties that were ideally located along the Yogi Bhajan Memorial Highway. It's 106. So I'm going to give you a virtual tour of these 2 properties and give you some ideas about what I'm thinking about doing with the properties, and would like to get the Sangat's feedback and any other additional ideas that what we might do with these properties. Now you can see here where the cursor is. This is one of the properties here, and the other one is here where I'm putting the cursor. They're each 1 acre, and they're very near to the Yogi Bhajan Dera. Right over here, about 300 yards away, is the SikhNet headquarters, 3HO Foundation headquarters, Sikh Dharma International headquarters. And just on this side of the Highway 106 is the Kundalini Research Institute and the Yogi Bhajan Ranch, as they call it. So let's zoom in here and take a closer look at this. And again, here are the properties here. Using this street level for Google, which is really handy for things like this, you can take a virtual tour along this highway. So here we are on Highway 106 going north, otherwise called the Yogi Bhajan Memorial Highway, and you can see right over here a sign that the state of New Mexico dedicated to this, dedicated to Yogi Bhajan. Now, as many of you may know also, there are many anti-Sikh practices that the Yogi Bhajan people are engaged in, and I've posted many things about their astrology practice, their Tantric Yoga practices, and chanting Hindu mantras. All of these things are anti-Gurmat or against Sikhi. So one of my ideas is to create a Sikh mission on these properties and invite Gursikhs from all over the world to come and visit with the Yogi Bhajan people and educate them and teach them the correct practices of Sikhi. And there's plenty of room for nivasas to be built. This is the property, one of the properties here. You can see it's ideally located here, right, kind of the entrance here to this Yogi Bhajan Highway. And thousands of yoga students come and visit here every year for these classes that they have, the Yogi Bhajan Kundalini Yoga classes and Tantric Yoga. This is the other property here. So you can get another view here of the properties. One property there and another property here. They have really good access from the highway as well. Now let's see just how close they are to these other Yogi Bhajan businesses and organizations. Right over here is the Kundalini Yoga Research Institute on this corner with this fence around it. And then if you drive down this road, there was another view of the KRI, as they call it. And right down this road is the entrance to the Yogi Bhajan Ranch, as they call it. You can see this high wall and gate. Now, I've talked about this many times, how Yogi Bhajan keeps these Hindu gods and goddesses, murtis and statues of them. You can see here this Ganesh. And this is right on Google Earth. Anybody can look at it. Anyway, so this facility is right near where a Nivas or Sikh Mission would be built, or possibly even a Gurdwara Sahib could be built on this land that I've acquired. It would really be ideal for that. Now across the highway, we go up here on the Sombrio Road east. This is where the SikhNet headquarters are and the main ashram. You can see the gold dome there, right over here on the left. Now this is where that Baba Siri Chand Murti or idol is kept, in this brown building here. You can't see it from the road. And then around the corner is a golden idol of this Baba Siri Chand. And I've posted pictures of how they bow and worship these idols. So these are things that Sikhs want to educate the 3HO people, that they can talk to the 3HO people about and inform them about the correct practice of Sikhi and how they're violating the Sikh Rehit Maryada. Now this is Akal Security's main offices. They have 15,000 employees. It's a big operation. They have $1 billion in contracts. So they have many people from all over the world come visit here. And this would be a great opportunity for Sikhs to be able to educate and to teach the 3HO people in the correct practices of Sikhi. So I invite all of you to discuss this. I'd like to get input about what you think is the best way to utilize this property here on Highway 106 that I own, and maybe it would take setting up a trust or a committee to decide how to best use the property in order to reach the yoga students that may come here, or the 3HO people. You can get another view here. This is one of the properties over here on the left. And then farther up the highway here is the other property. So you can see they're very, very close to the Yogi Bhajan area, and really ideally located for top visibility as well. And so you can just imagine a Sikh Mission here, or Gurdwara Sahib as well would be really a good use of this property, I believe, as well. Espanola is a beautiful place. They have beautiful blue skies, and you can see here it's really beautiful. So for Sikhs that may like to come here, I think it might be a good opportunity to not only spread the correct teaching of Sikhi and the correct Gurmat practices, but also might be a good opportunity for those that might want to move here or even just visit. Thank you for your time. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.